Very cool. All righty, let's get right to it. My first guest, Oscar-winning actress, one of the biggest movie stars in the world, just been nominated for yet another Golden Globe for her work in the critically acclaimed film Birth. Please welcome the lovely Nicole Kidman. How are you? It's good to see you. Happy holidays. Everything good?
Yes, yes.
Now, what did you do for the holiday? You were in Australia? Where were you?
I just have to say, Virginia is so good in Sideways.
Oh, isn't she terrific?
She is so good. Has everyone seen the film?
Yeah, she does a wonderful job.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous performance. So anyway.
Yeah. So where did you go to Australia? Were you here?
I stayed here because I finished shooting Bewitched.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Thank God it's done. And just before Christmas, and my kids were like, oh, we can't get on a plane and fly for 14 hours because it's a long way to Sydney.
And did Mommy cook?
Yeah, I went to the Lakers game. Took my kids to the Lakers game on Christmas Day, which was a good Christmas present, huh?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But I'm asking if you cooked, though. Did you cook dinner?
I'm avoiding the question.
Really? Oh, you are avoiding the question. Yeah, that's right.
Did I cook?
Yeah.
I cooked a little bit,
and
then we actually went to a friend's house on Christmas night, and ate their food that they cooked.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I'm not very good at that.
Now, tell me about New Year's. New Year's Eve. Did you kiss someone at midnight?
Oh, Jay.
I'm just asking.
I'm here to talk about my work. No.
Well, that could be work.
Yeah, you're right. I would never answer that question.
I'm just trying to trick you.
Obviously.
I thought maybe I could catch you off guard, but see, you're much too clever.
We actually threw a birthday party for one of my best friends who's a New Year's Eve baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and I kissed her. I mean, not kissed.
Right.
Oh, God.
Hey, a couple of drinks, it's New Year's, who knows?
I'm so hopeless in these shows.
Everybody makes one mistake. It's not even a mistake. Guys love it. But you know... You know, I was thinking about you today, and a couple of years ago, you and I were having a long talk, and you said, oh, maybe one day I'll quit acting. And I was saying, what would you do? What skills do you have? Let's say if you actually had to go out and get a job. Let's say the Big Depression, oh, you're broke now, you've given up acting. What could you do to earn money?
Well, I could do maybe some interior design. I love doing that. I could, I mean, I think there's a weird thing when you're an actor, it's in your blood, I think.
Yeah.
And it's very, very hard to get away from it, and you spend your whole life trying to get away from needing to do it.
Yeah.
And
but do you try to get away from it?
Yeah, because you're very exposed. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful career, obviously, but at the same time, you're going, I've done it for a long period of time, and there has to be more to life. And I suppose that's what... So it's not so much about what else would I do, because I know I could occupy myself. But
do you enjoy the perks of it? Like when you go somewhere, oh, the door opens and you get the table, I mean...
Yeah, but see, I suppose I battle more because I'm very shy, and so I have a tougher time with being myself. Like, my hands are still shy. I've done this show so many times, I still, like, get... I'm not kind of an extrovert.
Well, it's because you're around me, and the animal magnetism causes you.
I'm like, oh.
Like many women, you quiver and get hot flashes.
I answer the questions too seriously. I've got to lighten up a bit, right?
See, those things can happen. I was just trying to think of what you would do. I just like maybe work at Jiffy Lube or something. I just trying to.
Well, I can really. I'm very, very good at sort of using my hands and.
Yeah, okay. Like what? Well, using your hands how? Like a carpenter, you mean, or something? Or were you working with wood?
Yeah, and I like hard work. You know,
You're
making fun of me.
I'm not making fun.
But I actually have a very good work ethic because my mother was very strict on me. So,
Really?
like even when I'm working on a film, I'm always on time, and I'm like desperate to please the director and make sure that I'm doing a good job. So I'd be a very good employee, right? I mean, I would.
See, you know what I would love to do? See,
because I want to please and be... And be a good girl. I actually swim. Oh, now I'm
Oh, you swim? Yes, tell me.
I swim, right? And so I go to the pool. I'm not going to say what pool because then all the paparazzi come and it's awful if you get photographed in your swimsuit. So, so I swim. And I happen to just be there when they're doing the Masters, which is all the really good swimmers.
Right.
And the coach let me get in and swim with them. And he's tough, this swim coach.
Yeah.
And my friend who was with me was teasing me because I'm there. I can't swim very well. And I'm like, okay, yes, I can do it, you know. And he's like, got 20 laps. And I'm like, oh, and I would not give up. I had to swim.
And you did the 20?
Well, on top of like the other 50 laps that you're swimming.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have that kind of ridiculous work ethic or, you know, desire to please.
See, what would be fun for me, I would love to take a camera and give you a job and see if people recognized you.
Oh.
You know, like maybe you waitress working at Denny's or something, we'd have a hidden camera.
Well, I can wear a
to
wig.
see.
I have done that and gone out into...
Is that fun to do?
Don't tell me you've got a photo of me, like,
no,
walking in...
No. Do you do that?
Oh, I thought you were setting me up.
No, I'm not. You see, why? You see, it's like you don't trust me. Would I set you up?
No, I don't. Yeah, no, sometimes so that you can go to flea markets and stuff. Oh, now I give away my...
Do you like to go to flea markets?
Yeah,
Do you bargain with people?
I don't really bargain, but I just like to go and look around and not be stared at, you know. So you can wear like little wigs and you can kind of get through and you put on an accent, pretend you're, you know, Irish or something.
Pretend you're Irish. Oh, that'll fool them.
And have a different name and have the friends that are with you call you a different name. Just so that it's not so that you're like pulling anything over anyone, but just so you get a little privacy for a while.
I mean, have you ever bought anything at a flea market that was kind of cool, or like, you know, some little trinket thing that was...
I bought my wedding dress at a flea market.
Really? And what'd you pay for that?
In Amsterdam.
How much? Like $3 or something?
Not much. But it was a really nice dress.
Wow.
I actually met it before I met my husband, which was not a good thing to do, right?
You should
I've now learned.
You should encourage...
I'll never do that again.
You should encourage... All right, look, we'll take a break. More with Nicole right after this. Welcome back. Talking with Nicole Kidman now. Now, I want to add, now you were kidding about marriage a minute ago. Now, how is Tom? Have you seen him lately?
Oh, yeah, I see him a lot. Okay. Actually, very good. Okay. So, no, it's interesting because when you spend a long period of time with someone, and then you can move through that, and then be really good friends. Yeah. It's important when you have kids.
No, of course,
so important. Of course. So, yeah, and we live very close to each other at the moment, so we're able to sort of, you know, switch on and off. Anyway. And
carpool, each one gets up in the morning, drives the kids.
Truly, we really help each other out. I mean, I think that's part of, you know, life, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Now, tell me about Bewitched. I didn't want to let you keep squirming. Well, that's life. I
squirm and wriggle.
But I love to watch you squirm and wiggle. Guys pay big money for that. Now, I want to ask you about Bewitched. Now, obviously, the most important part of Bewitched, the nose thing. Yes. The twitch. Did you work on that?
Yes, I did, but I didn't do. They said I did some yoga facial, extraordinary thing to try and learn how to do it. I did not do that. I spent, I sat with a mirror and tried to learn to wiggle my nose on my holiday in Australia.
Well, how long?
I kept saying to my sister, "Does that look right? Does that look right?" So, and I actually, in the end, slowed down Elizabeth Montgomery, who plays, I don't know if you've heard of Bewitched, but she's the,
Can you do the twitch? Can you give me...
Yeah, but not now, in the film.
Well, you got to give us one now. Give us a little twitch.
Never.
Just one little twitch.
No, only if Will Ferrell was here.
You want Will Ferrell? Should we get Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
No, he's not here.
I saw him at the game, though, the ESC game, right? Okay. Because, he was down there.
All right.
I was like, what's Will doing down there? He's a lovely guy, I have to say.
He's a very funny guy.
We had a great time. Yeah, he really is.
Now, tell us about Birth. I saw this. It's a very unusual film, and I liked it. It's a really different... I'm not even sure how you describe the film. I guess it's safe to... Your husband dies.
Yeah.
And a baby is born, like, the day he dies.
Yes.
And he is reincarnated, or is that what
the film starts with a young boy coming to me at a birthday party that my mother's having, played by Lauren Bacall. And And this little boy walks into the apartment and says, I've come back for you. And I'm like, huh? I take him into the kitchen and he says, I'm your husband and I've come back for you. And he's 10 years old. And my husband has died 10 years prior. And that's how the film starts. Oh. So it's really, it's an odd film, but it's about love, and it's about, you know, all of the big mystery of love and the loss of a huge love and grief. Wow.
Well, it's based on the Demi Moore story, isn't it? No, I'm teasing.
What? I missed that. What?
Well, it was. It's a silly joke.
Okay.
Now, what was this with Lauren Bacall? There was something, a little dust-up I heard in the paper that...
There was no dust-up.
Well, you know the press, they make a big deal. I got all these phone calls.
She's one of my best friends, and she's a wonderful woman. I mean, she's, you know, she's... made such great movies. She's a survivor. She's got a wonderful sense of humor, and she's like she sort of stepped in and became like a mother figure to me. And she plays my mother in this film, and we also did another film together. So I don't know. They wrote that she'd said that, you know, something.
No, I think it was you said she's a legend.
I didn't say.
Or whatever it was. But then she said in a nice way, well, you're not a legend yet because you have to live a longer time to be a legend. And then
no, I would be totally embarrassed.
When then the people sort of made it look like it was
like she was being
but that wasn't
detrimental.
The case
but you know, but that's what happens, isn't it?
Okay.
I'll tell you, learn very early on. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but names will never hurt you.
Well
there we go. But it's so true. If you can just those simple things that you learn as a kid, if you can kind of still apply them to your life.
Well, let's see the clip. What is this scene here? This is where, and you look totally different. This is what I always admire about you as an actress. You always have a different look and a different character. I hardly recognize you in this film.
Where is it?
It's right here behind you.
I'm like, I heard a noise. Oh.
See, when you don't come for a couple of months, you forget.
Maybe a year?
Right.
Is that how long it's been?
It's been a year. It's been a year since you've been
Sorry.
here. Now, what's happening in this scene?
Not sure.
Okay,
I look upset.
Okay, all right, let's take a look. Cool. Now, I understand, congratulations on your, you got your Golden Globe nomination. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, that
and you're on your way to Indonesia, going for, is it UNICEF?
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
Actually. Well, obviously, we all know what happened. So, the UNICEF, I work as an ambassador, a goodwill ambassador for them. So
that's wonderful, yeah. And you're taking you and your sister?
I'm going to go. Yeah, with my sister and I are going to go because we're going to go in the 3rd week of January because that's sort of when, obviously, it still needs an enormous amount of attention and constantly to be giving it attention, obviously, what you're doing.
Yeah, you want to sign our bike?
So I hope that, you know.
Yeah, come on here, sign the bike for us.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks. Oh, my hands down.
We have the Academy Award Fender. You have Dustin Hoffman, other Academy Award winners. Or you can have, I'll tell you what, you deserve this whole side of the gas tank right there.
I'll just do here.
You could be right under me, which is where I'd like you to be.
I love riding on the back of bikes. So.
Oh, really? You like?
Yeah.
You should come for a ride with me sometime.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take you for a ride.
I would do that.
Oh, you will?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a promise. All right, good. Well, thank you very much, Nicole.
Thank you.
Nicole Kidman. Thank you, doll. That was great. Come on, walk you out. Be right back. Rich Jenny right after this.